Hey world, how you doing? I just wanted to jump on to talk about my new album. So yeah, I've got a new album coming out later on next month, which is an album I started probably mid-2019, which has turned into an absolute labour of love to get finished just because of everything with the pandemic. I actually thought I was going to have loads of time to sit down and focus on music, but I became completely demotivated with everything that was going on and homeschooling, working random jobs, doing some gardening and painting, and just everything that happened, all the life that happened over the last year just totally distracted me from being able to invest in this album in the way that I wanted to, and it just became a case of getting it finished in the end, getting it over the line. So there's a couple of things I'm really proud of, a couple of songs that I think, yeah, that's really good, and there's some others that I'm less proud of, but they've made the cut. You know, every time I sort of make one of these albums, it's a learning experience, it's a learning curve. I felt my mixing has got better on this. Some of my arrangement skills in songs has got better. Yeah, I like to put out the stuff that I'm not so happy with anyway, because it's more in my mind when I get to this stage, rather than constantly refining and tweaking. My mind's already on the next block of music that I want to create, so I sort of just want to finish this, put it out there, see what some of the feedback is. It's always interesting to see which songs either get licensed or streamed more, because it's often the songs that I didn't think are very good are the ones that actually end up getting used in videos and stuff. So I always find that interesting. So yeah, even if there's songs that I'm not particularly happy with, I put them out there anyway. But yeah, it's an interesting one because it isn't the body of work that I wanted to create. I think the opening song on the album, Storms, which is one of the songs I'm really proud of, it was created in a moment of having a clear vision for the album, a clear idea of what I wanted to do, and how I wanted to sort of try and tell a story across the album, which hasn't happened. You know, it's sort of track 1 and track 2 are part of that story, and then the rest of them are sort of unique pieces of work within that, which really reflects where my mind has been in that time. You know, it's sort of sporadic, and yeah, really sort of songs were made out of moments. My grandfather passing away inspired some music, just the way that I was feeling with loss of work and the pandemic having such an impact on life. There were songs that sort of came out of there. There were songs that were written when trying to just find headspace through all the homeschooling, and sort of, you know, when your day was, you wake up, you start teaching the kids, you know, so you're a teacher throughout the day, and then trying to do your own work sort of, you know, after 3 o'clock, trying to find the motivation to do your own work and all of that. And it was, yeah, it was a crazy time. There were loads of positives, particularly in the first lockdown. I had some real good respite after some busy years working, but as we hit winter and everything else, I must say, my mind has gone fuzzy.